Hello, it is me, Anime Wait Anime. I am here to bring you part dose of What If Deku was Spider-Man. Now, I will tell you this right now. Today was the USJ. If I am slapping something, I am trying to get a bug off of me because one has been in my face for the past 30 minutes and I can't get rid of it. Okay? Cool. Also, background noise. I'm also in a new spot. So, maybe background noise. Background noise. I am sorry if you hear that. It's way more annoying than you'd think. Uh, yeah, I think without a further ado, I believe we'll get into this. And also, if you want to use any of the moves you see in here that I have created, you may. I just want credit, where's credit's due. Cool. There's a bug on my neck. I wish I was kidding. Alright, if you see any moves, if you want to use any of the moves I created, aka these ones, or these ones, okay, be my guest. It does not matter to me. Go ahead. Okay? You can. I don't care. I just want some type of credit. Okay? Cool. So, as we can see, Class 1A, they are currently in class. Aizawa just got done actually announcing the USJ to them. Uh, right. So they would be told to put on their hero suits and get on a bus. That would lead them to to the USJ. I don't remember what the USJ actually like stands for. I don't remember like at all. I know it's something joint. I don't remember the rest. But so everyone would be in their costumes, hero suits, whatever. Um, everyone would be ready to go. Uh, right. Sorry for going quiet, spitting out my gum. Uh, so yeah, as oh my god, I hate cows so much. So yeah, Lord, stupid bug. Oh, that's what's been in my elbow. Not a bug. It was a piece of grass. Sorry, I'm having issues. Uh, so yeah, things would go on into this. They would have that usual conversation about who would have the strongest quirk. I'm gonna kill someone, not someone, something. Sorry. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna get canceled, demonetized or something. I just can't stand loud noises. This has nothing. My headache is gone. I just physically can't stand loud noises. So, as things go on, they would keep on bringing up names like Todoroki, Bakugo. Midoriya would get in there a little bit. It would be questionable, mostly because they don't know much about his quirk. I hit my like audio thing. I'm sorry. Uh, but just because it wouldn't be in like same light as Todoroki or Bakugo because of well, they don't know much about his quirk, right? Uh, right. They just don't know enough about it. I mean, the other twos are pretty straightforward. One can create explosions, and the other one can use fire and ice. It's pretty self-explanatory. Half hot, half cold, right? But Midoriya's is just straight up called Spider. So, like, what does that entail? Like, they know enough to where, like, he's really strong, he's really fast because of that strength. He can shoot webs. He also has spikes, which is kind of weird. I mean, given some spiders do have spikes, uh, they also know that he has poisons. He can also climb walls. Pretty. He has a quirk where he just gets this power as a spider, but he doesn't look like a spider. They don't get it. I'm gonna hurt you. Anyways, they would arrive. 13 would be there, doing their well, going to do their speech. After that said speech, they would go in. The students would look around, awing at all this, just this massive place, and then Kirishima would, well, Midoriya's, oh my god, Izuku's spider sense would go off. Like, huh? What the? He would look over at an area, and then Kirishima would say, "Whoa, Mr. Aizawa, I didn't know you had fake villains too." What? And Kirishima would point at him. Those are not fake villains. They're real. What the? Well, that character, no, that Shigaraki sucked. Uh, Shigaraki would say, "So this is the USJ. Good, you all are here. But where's All Might? Hmm, you must be the running late. How sad. Kirigiri, don't do the thing yet. Wait on a second." And the villains would all spread out to their areas. The people who'd be at like the regular plaza would be there. Uh, right, everyone would be there where their places are. Uh, right, and yeah, I feel like we all know what's gonna happen. Okay, Aizo's gonna jump down the stairs to fight villains. Everyone else is gonna get warped around the area, and yeah, they all go to their cannon spots with the cannon people, And Midoriya would say, they would all get on, the three of them would get on the boat, and Midoriya would say, well, certainly didn't expect this. No wonder why my spider senses were going off. What spider senses? Ribbit? Um, it's a part of my quirk. I can sense danger, whatever. Right? That's just what it is. Uh, water, crap. Given I can swim, but there are villains down there. Is that a toaster? And it has the plug. Well, okay. Mineta, don't do this at home. And he would throw the toaster in at a guy. Like, he could see a villain. He would throw the toaster down at him. It would hit him in the face. Just, thunk, knock that guy out. And Midori would say, that would do more. Hmm, crap. That sucks. I thought it was like do this massive like electrocution water thing. Huh. Well, time to do what I do best. Okay, there's one. Swip, swip. There's another. Swip, swip, swip. He'd start webbing people in the water. And, like, he would pull one guy out, punch him in the face. He would go flying back in the water. Another guy doing the same thing, kicking one guy. People would be trying to get up. He'd be kicking them or webbing them, like, down. Like, uh, he would shoot people in the face with webs. Web mask is a technique of his that he will come up with the name later on when the ultimate moves come by. Right? So, yeah, things would go on. He would keep on doing this. He would even say, hey, you two, stop standing there being lazy and get out of here. Go help the others. Go find the others, actually. I got an idea here. It's gonna get bouncy. um, okay. Come on, Mineta. We gotta go. But here's the thing, I don't think you can't make it over there. I know. Why did I go Russian or German? Scheiße. Anyway, yeah, I'll throw you two over. He would pick him up with one hand and just chuck him over. You all had to figure out a landing yourselves. I'm not helping you with that. You two are trying to be heroes too. So become one and figure this stuff out on your own. Okay? That was all in his voice. I just forgot to do it all. So, alright. Come on, big guy. And a guy would come walking out of the ship itself. Big, huge guy. And he would say, oh, so they give me one of these. A pipsqueak. I'll enjoy breaking you. As he would this isn't muscular. It isn't anyone, like, this isn't a Spider-Man villain. Okay, I want to make that entirely clear. This isn't nobody. This is just a huge guy. Alright? That's it. Totally. Totally doesn't have like a rhino quirk or anything. Totally. Well, he would go running at Midoriya. Oh my god. Izuku. Izuku would jump over, web him in the face, and throw him up in the air. He would say, web lift! Falling web! Which are the top two? Web lift. Izuku shoots a web at his opponent and lifts him into the air. which he just did, and then falling web. After Izuku uses web lift, he pulls them back down, slamming them down, them into the ground. Well, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Giving you're not knocked down. That sucks. But you can't see. So I'm gonna thwip. Thwip. He would web him to the ground. Like 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 straight to the ground. And then what Midori would do is start shooting webs on the boat, shooting them up to at like how they had like the dome. He would attach those webs up to the dome. The boat would start to just lift into the air. It would start to just go at a rapid speed, and then would eventually stop, and then bungee cord, like how like it would go boom boom, like down, and then would come back up. That's what it would do out of the water. Midoriya would be up in the air currently. We're bird's eye view, or what he would say. Man, this is a good spider's eye view. How do you say? What do you say, Rhino guy? Get this stuff off of me! And he would eventually rip off like it all. And Izuku would say, "Well, well, I guess I'll leave you to it, big guy. Have a fun time getting down." As he would jump off, he would make like the web wings, like that Peter Parker, Spider-Man makes in Miles and Peter make in the Spider-Man 2 games, the Spider-Man games, and also in movies. I forget if it actually is in the movies, but he would make the web wings. He would start to just glide, like fly down. He could see, and by the way, that would take a long time doing that. Okay, I want to tell you all that. It isn't just like a matter of seconds. It would take him a while. And as he would fly down or glide down, he could see a bunch of his classmates surrounding a villain. He could also see Mineta and Suyu there. And he could see Bakugo there as well. Todoroki, Kaminari, Yaoruzu, the one person he has a crush on currently, Juro. Uh, so as he would fly down, he would yell out and say, "Man, you all are having trouble, aren't you?" As he would drop kick this guy, like this massive guy, just send him flying, and Izuku would stand back up, and he would land in like that Spider-Man, the famous pose, and he would stand up and he would say, "Man, hold on, that's not his voice. Man, you all were having trouble, weren't you?" And Bakugo would say, "Izuku, you okay? No, but well, I'm perfectly fine except for that guy that's dropping from the air trying to get me." What? Yeah, look up. And everyone would look up, seeing this massive just man flying out of the air, ready to just waylay or trying to like land on Midoriya and crush him. And Midoriya would say, "I recommend you all moved. Like back up now." And they would all back up. Midoriya would turn around. He would web this guy in the face. Midoriya would say, "Web mask. Yeah, that's a good name. I hope he doesn't get car sick." As he would web him, like, whip, Midoriya would say, "I don't know a good name for this, but you gotta like have a move name for this. I don't know yet, but yet I'm gonna spin him around." This being Websaw, Izuku shoots a web at someone or something and spins it around, then throwing them at his opponents or a structure. A web saw. See, as he would whip this guy with a rhino quirk, it's rhino. As he would whip him or web him, he would start to just spin this guy around, baby, right round, baby, right round, like above his head, and he would say, "Oh God, oh, your face is going green. I need to go away. Okay, into the mountain zone. See ya." He would throw him towards the mountain zone, and this guy would be like a human buzzsaw, just. They would see like the massive dust cloud as he would crash. Hopefully, not getting back up. I mean, they don't want him to be like unalived, but they certainly don't want him to come back up. Like, get back up. Like, certainly not. Well, okay. Uh, that guy's up. He'd rub the guy that was already there, like his hand to his face, like. Anybody knows what he's saying? Because I certainly don't. You all got him. I'm gonna go. Actually, they probably don't need help. It seems like he's home, so. I really went back up there. I'm gonna go back up there. See, I'll be back up. I'll be back. I hope. As he would like launch himself like a catapult up into the air, on back onto the boat that he webbed up to the roof. You know, I should really call myself Spider-Man because of the webs or Webman. That sucks. I don't know. Probably Spider-Man, Spidey Boy, Karma would kind of be a cool name. Feels like that's all that in an anime wants. All right, that one. Uh, all right. Where to go next? Like his eyes would do that squinting, the squinting thing that like all the Spider-Man do, and you can see it through their mask. You know what I'm talking about? Also, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Not from that one because that one's already closed. I mean, that's not open. There we go. All right. Right on, right on, right on. So, Midoriya, I mean, oh my, Izuku would be at the top, on the top rope, basically. Well, his self-made top rope, right? The boat in the air that he webbed. And Midoriya would say, "All right, where to go? Um, Aizawa, Eraserhead? That's his hero name. Yeah, that's his hero name. But all right, web wing, whee! He would make his web wings again. Now he's gliding down to Aizawa. Seeing this gargantuan thing beat the snot out of him, just like throwing him around, and then like a speeding bullet, man would do a flip in the air just to get his feet out, like forward, and he would kick this thing straight into like this, like in the side, like on the shoulder, and then the Nomu will be sent flying right back at Shigaraki. And Midoriya would say, "Wow, that was way easier than I thought it would be. How you doing?" "Oh, a bit bad. Let me see. Oh, Shoji." Okay, he would pick up Aizawa and he would web up into the air by the dome. Like, he would just try to get up in the air and he would yell at Shoji, and he would say, "Hey, catch this!" As he would web Aizawa once again, and then shoot the connecting web to Shoji, or to like somewhere near Shoji, which it would work. Aizawa would go flying towards Shoji, and Midori would, I mean, Izuku would be up in the air until he got swatted down like a fly by the Nomu. And Midori would say, "Oh shit, Shiza, oh Shiza, okay, just just like a spider." Oh man, that hurt. Wow, that thing is falling very slowly. Oh wait, it's getting bigger. Oh, I should probably move. And he would web himself. He would launch himself. He would just be like, just like skipping across the. He would just slide it like web himself, and he would stand up and he would say, "Man, you can hit hard." I don't think that's healthy, man. Your brain's showing. Huh. Probably you're dumb. You're like that big guy with the rhino quirk with the rhino horn. Yeah, just less cool. Because you don't got a horn on your head. Your brain's showing, bird face. Oh, bird face! Yeah! Oh, you missed me. You missed me again. Don't open your mouth. He would web his mouth shut so he couldn't screech. You just. You missed me again. Man, you suck at this. I swear. Even, like. Who the hell? Blue. Um. And Shigaraki would say, "No, Moo! Kill the kid and get on with your day. And take care of the kid now." And so the Nomu would rip the webs off its beak, and then it would screech. Midoriya would hold his ears like, "God damn, dude, you're way too loud. You need to calm down." As Midoriya would move out of the way again, he would spend a lot of the time dodging. Uh, he would hit once though. Noticing the punch didn't do anything, he would just wail. I didn't go full strength. So he would just like go as fast as he could, punch as many times before the Nomu would grab him by the head and just start slamming him into the ground. People would start, his classmates would start to scream his name like Izuku. Right. Speaking of a spider, that thing was. I just had a spider on me. I was about to get spit. You know, I was about to get bit by a spider again. Hmm. They are arachnids. Arachnoids. I did kill it. I hope it did. I don't like spiders. Anyways, Bakugo would fly in. Todoroki would also use his ice to like block it, like to get it off of Midoriya. Bakugo would fly in, just start exploding the Nomu. But Midoriya, like before he got like Todoroki moved him, he would web the Nomu's arm before it could like hit Bakugo, and he would say, "You know, Birdface, I don't like you, and I'm not letting you hurt him at all. So come and give me Birdface. Isn't that you? Isn't that your order? This will be fun." As he would jump up in the air, he would be just in a menacing pose, like on top of the like ice, and he would say, "Katsuki, Todoroki, move." He, he's after me, not you two, and I like to keep it that way. So go. I got it. Especially if I give a little dose of toxin. Come and give me Birdface. Yeah, as he would rush, like just rush in front of him. Uh, he would start to just the like just well, he would be using venom point. Would put poison on his stingers. Thought it was start spikes. Stingers. Yeah, right. He'd be using his stingers with poison on venom point. Uh, just jabbing them in there as deep as they could. They're okay. Mm, I explained it. They're like a foot long. So he would just start jabbing him into this creature. It's not doing much. It's a corrosive poison that he's like putting on there. So eventually it would corrode this thing away if it didn't have like super regeneration and that type of stuff. It would get rid of the poison. Just like as it would enter, it would just shoot it back out. Which the poison would go onto Midoriya. It would get rid of his like, he's like, it'd go all over his face. It'd go like get rid of his like mask and clothing. But his body is like resistant to this poison because he creates it. I mean, he like legit creates it. So Midoriya would just keep on just going at it with this thing. Uh, the Nomu, it would grab Midoriya once again, throw him up in the air, just start bashing him into the ground. Like it would grab him by his foot and then start doing what the Hulk did in the Avengers movie, where he just slams Loki like back and forth. Just keep on doing that until he would eventually just throw him into the wall, where it would think it got rid of Midoriya or Izuku. I'm gonna say where it would think it got rid of Izuku, but in reality it didn't. Midoriya would get back up and he would say, "Come on, is that all you can do? Bird face." Come on, I'm not done yet. As it would, as he would launch himself back into the fray, just start, just unloading. Uh, he would web it in the face, web his hands together, web his feet together, and just start punching at at amazing speeds. Wow, at spectacular speeds, at amazing speeds. I thought that was hilarious. Oh, whatever that was, I don't know. And then All Might would show up finally. Uh, yeah, Midoriya is not okay. Broken ribs. Uh, like a pretty broken jaw, cracked skull. He would be bloodied everywhere. Right. He'd also be low in webs, so like he couldn't really do much in that last fight. With like he would be running out of webs. Even though he does create them organically, he does still have to well make them again. Like his body can't constantly make them. He has to eat food, rest for them to like. He has a lot of webs, right? But he had to use a lot of them in this fight. So yeah, and his poison glands would be nearly empty. He does they do refill his poison glands and his glands for his webs. Like they're massive glands, right? But like they're not infinite. And plus, they would grow as he would get older, so he would be able to use more webs. I'm sorry, Wishbug. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Muscle memory. Right. He would be sent to Recovery Girl. I finally remembered her name. Right, he would be sent to Recovery Girl. She would use her quirk on him, and then he would just be told to rest for the next 2 weeks. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end it for today. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. I know abrupt ending, but I also want to say this. I'm not always going to add, like, like the Spider-Man villains into this. I'm not going to. Rhino is one of my favorites, so, and it was a good chance. Don't ask me why he was sent to the water area. I don't know. Lore, mm, plot, uh, right. Rhino's one of my favorites. Uh, right. I'm not always gonna do it. I'm not always gonna add like Spider-Man villains to the like fray. Like not always in the battle. I might some here and there, right? But not all the time. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.